Yo. All right, yo. Analyzing the trade, kind of moved forward without just kind of moved into it. Was talking to one of my associates and one of my buddies, and we were just talking about the price of gasoline and how it was going up, and how gas has an inverse relationship with the U.S. dollar, and how since it has a reverse effect, that the price of gas seems that it's been going up. So of course, I guess that would mean the price of gas has gone down. If that's correct, if it has an inverse effect, meaning that you already know inverse. If the USD goes up, then I guess the dollar goes down, and if the dollar goes down, USD goes up. Was going to try to get a short call position, but was unable, to do a covered call. Was unable to. I was not unable to get it in before the bell because I was just analyzing it. So. Okay, I have no idea where I left off. I just paused it real quick. Went ahead and made a trade on my own, kind of discussing with a buddy about oil and how the U.S. dollar, and this is the reason why I wanted to get a long position and then a short position, because the USD and oil are in inverse relationship. Here, give me a second. Un momento, por favor. Let me see. Okay. What does inverse mean in stocks? What does inverse mean?
Here's the definition of inverse: opposite or contrary in position, direction, order, or effect.
Opposite, contrary. How is the relationship between gasoline and the U.S. dollar?
According to Capital.com, correlation between oil prices and the USD, the relationship between oil and the U.S. dollar is often negative, meaning that a strengthening of the dollar typically results in a decrease in oil prices and vice versa.
Okay, so we were just talking about that, and he brought it to my attention. He was like, "Did you realize that oil prices are going up?" I was like, "Yo, I haven't checked them in like 2 days." And when I checked, they were going down. And we looked at the chart. He was like, he pulled up the Brent. See, I didn't even know about the Brent. I thought it was like WTI or something. Let me see. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, I thought it was some let me see, WTI. Let me see. What is the ticker symbol for crude?
According to CNBC, CLCV1, WTI crude, stock price, quote and news, CNBC.
Oh, CLCV1. Let me see. Oh, I thought it was. Let me see. CLV. What was it? Sorry, I gotta look it up again. CLCV1. CLCV1. Is that it? No, that's not wrong. WTI crude. I see it on TV, but I'll never be paying attention. I just watch when they say it's down or whatnot. I don't even know how to look it up. But, where did he put it? He said pull up Brent. Where's the Brent? Brent oil, whatever. Yeah, Brent index. Okay, bet. This is the one we pulled up and just brought it to my attention. So, dollar's going down, USD possibly maybe going up. All that's going to come to our attention around September. September 19th, I believe it is, September 19th through the 20th or something like that, when we're going to figure out what's going to go with the USD, whether interest rates are going to go up or down or pause or whatever, and then how that's going to affect, all the different things out there in the, interest rates rise. What goes on? Home demand, is it still up or not? How's that going to affect consumer prices? All that. Whatever else goes on. So, also on the other end, don't rise. People don't pay more in consumer prices. They pay the same or less. Maybe it might drop. Less taxes, whatnot. U.S. dollar may not be as strong. Gas goes up. So it's going to be huge around September. So we were discussing a company that has bothered me for a while, Marathon, not in a bad way. I held it at like $3 like years and years ago, and held it for a while, $3, whatever, small company. Let it go. I don't even know if I let it go to, I don't know what price. It could have been, I don't know. I can't remember. It may not have been much higher than the $3 I got it for, whatever. It was sitting for a while, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and let this, and shot up. Hurt, you know what I'm saying? Hurt me. I said, oh no. So it's doing great. It's around 25.86. Fantastic. So we were doing a peer comparison, and because we pulled up the Brent, and then we pulled up a company. We just said Marathon, and came across this company, Coterra Energy. Didn't even know much about them, but I was like, hey, let me just analyze it real quick, and see. The 52-week change, it has went down 3%. Market cap, compared to its peers, it did the worst. It went down the worst. Market cap, compared to its peers, has a very high one. It's approximately $21.2 billion company. But let's go ahead, let's pull up the company real quick and run over some of these. Let me just pull it up real quick. Let me see. I still didn't get my read aloud back. So Coterra Energy Inc. is an independent oil and gas company. The company is engaged in the development of exploration and production of oil, natural gas, and natural gas liquids, NGLs. Its operations are primarily concentrated in three operating areas: the Permian Basin in West Texas, and southern New Mexico. All right, that's a little bit about the company. Its balance sheet has been doing decent. It's pretty steady. Income statement. It's had a tremendous total revenue. Had a big jump. Total cash operations, cash flow, big jump. CEO Chairman Thomas E. Jordan. We can do a quick. I'm losing a lot of features. Like, I should be able to just highlight the name and then Thomas E. Jordan. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Dividends, pretty solid. They've been up 71% over the past 5 years. Revenue, approximately 39%. And we were just looking over it, and they actually stated to me, there's like, this company's kind of catching my eye a little bit. So I said, all right, let's analyze it and let's take a look. So it has been going up recently. It was recently at approximately about 22. Now it's at approximately 27. Now the company doesn't go much higher than 34, but also at the same time, even if you were to hold the company, you'd be receiving that 5.9% dividend. The ex-dividend date, tomorrow. Boom. Ex-dividend date tomorrow. So, I'm about to tell my buddy, like, yo, guess when the ex-dividend date was? I'm like, when? So we went ahead, took a look, and just we hopped in it real quick, just to analyze it. That might explain why the stock is going down. I do hear that it's technically a withdrawal or distribution or something. So that's why you see the stock go down. So again, let me see. Coterra Energy. It trades on the New York Stock Exchange, CTRA. So yeah, I am going to attempt to get a bearish position possibly tomorrow, due to September is going to possibly have a lot of volatility, so it can go either way, the U.S. dollar gets stronger through higher interest rates, which means, companies are going to have to take out more for a loan, or, you're going to have to pay more to the feds, for distributions and whatnot. So they're going to be getting their money rolling in. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make the dollar stronger and everything. But at the same time, gasoline has a negative effect. So the price of gas will typically go down. So it's going to be a lot of volatility determining. So they don't raise the interest rates. We'll have to see how does that affect things. Will people go out and still buy? Are people losing money? Are we still going to be living on credit? We still got to pay all these high credit bills. These banks right now are cooking it. Woo! These people are loving this credit. They're cooking right now. Hey, what's up? Where's your payment? It's like, yo, I got you. Hey, nah, doc. We about to take it out of your account right now. So they cooking. Now, let's say interest rates lower. That's not going to be so much money coming in. Again, we stated in taxes and everything. So the USD may not get stronger, because you got to get the dollar out of circulation. You know what I'm saying? Got to get the dollar out of circulation. You know what I'm saying? But if they take a pause, boom. Now, the banks may benefit, but on the other end, gasoline, the gasoline will get stronger. And the USD won't so much. So there's going to be fluctuation either way, either or. Okay, this is not standing still. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be fluctuation either way. So that's why looking at getting a long position. Did hop into the long position around 27.65 by the end of market. So August 15, 2023. And then try to get that short position. Now, on the other positions, the JetBlue short call up approximately 0.8%, did okay. And the Paramount short call position down approximately 1.8%. So Paramount had fairly decent day. On the day, it did approximately 3%. Let me check. It did approximately 3% today. So good news. Let's see what some of that news was about Paramount. And we're just trying to get these trades down, and then we'll branch out and we'll eventually have all the percentages in our heads and the math and everything done. We're just again just taking it easy. Yeah, I was taking a look at Paramount real quick. Let's see, where's the news? Was there anything in the news? Where's my news? I gotta get my live news up. I'm not saying every day has to equivalent to some major event, but let's go and see. All right. Probably some analysts. Some analysts are saying, yeah. Oh yeah, we looked at that earlier. I was just seeing if there's anything else. All right, cool. Saw that earlier. Cool. Fantastic. We are good. Good news is, in the last couple of days, I think I may have figured out how to not die. I was talking on Call of Duty. I think I figured out how to not die. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how you got your guy that just be going like, I don't even know what it is, like 50-0. You be like, dog, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Like, how did you do that? And a good game for me was, I don't know, 15-7. You know what I'm saying? But eventually you start learning how to not die. Not so much. I know everybody always talks about camping. Don't fucking camp, but don't die. It's like, okay. And then you just know, I guess eventually I never get to that point where you just know how to kill everyone. Last couple of days I figured out I think I know how to not die. And then, because those short call positions should have been in with the other ones, the Jet Blues and and Chegg. Chegg is out there. Chegg is down like 40% or something. Let me see. It's down 60%. But Chegg, I was just experimenting with Chegg. That short call, could have been in too. All right, so just pretty good day on just analyzing, getting things done. And think about it, just gotta stay on top of it. That's the thing I'm trying to buy time right now. That's all I can do right now is buy time. I'm just buying time. See, the thing is, what people don't understand is like when you do your percentages, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to make 3%. I'm just going to make 3%, get out, 3%, get out, 10%, get out. When you start getting really good, you can see some crazy percentages. There's percentages that are just crazy. I'm not going to get to that anytime soon, considering the way things just keep flying. I'm buying 2 weeks at a time of life. That's what I'm buying. I'm like, can I get 2 more weeks of life? And it's like, all right, we'll see you in 2 more weeks. And it's like, time is dwindling, and so I'm buying time, but with the right opportunities, what can happen is, you can start, sticking to a strategy, sticking to your analysis, funneling through tickers, just going through the tickers, doing your analysis, doing your trades, one thing, discussing with my buddy, we just started doing covered call positions. We haven't even started doing multiple trades. He was the one talking to me about, hey man, with this with this crude, it's going to go either way. I'm thinking, are you bullish or bearish on the position? It's like I'm both. Like, okay, yeah, it's going either way. Yes, now you do got to mitigate those losses. Not mitigate, you do got to account for those losses. So the call shoots all the way up, the put's going down. So at what point, we don't want this put or this short call going past this point. And at this point, we just got to let it go. And then on the other end, what I'm saying, you close out the position at what point? What point is a good point? We were just talking about, so did another simulated trade with Paramount, just a separate one. And got in at like 1480. 1480, I think we got in yesterday. 1480. And as we said earlier, it went up 3% today. And it was like, well, we made 3% today. People, what do we talk about? Stick to that strategy. 1, 2, 3%. But after looking at it, it was like, you know what? I forgot what came to my attention, but I was like, you know what? It has the opportunity. Did I put all my graphs down? I think I did. I think I closed out of everything. I couldn't remember, but I was like, it has. I couldn't even remember what I was thinking about. And we were just discussing it. It has the potential to. Let me see. I'm trying to get my graphs and stuff up. I can't remember what other analysis that I was looking at, but basically it was just saying it has the potential that it could go to. We could see it easily hitting 17 with time on our side. Because I would state that time is on our side with Paramount, and so yeah, we could easily. That was a totally separate Paramount trade. That was just something we started working on yesterday. The other Paramount trade was bought at 1604. And it's things like that. Like, I'm starting to realize, taking the time doing the math, how much pennies are worth. Like, they're worth a lot. It's a total difference between messing around and doing 1480 minus 1605. It's a huge difference. What's the probability? Let me see. That Paramount is going to be above 1605. Let me see. Starting to kind of new chart. 1605. Where's 1605 at? 1605. Okay, and choose any month. Yeah, the best time for it probably hit 1605. There's a 40% chance that it may be above 1605 around October 2023. There's a 46% chance. So, let me same difference. What's that out of money? Let me see. October. Yeah, there's a 60% chance that I'll be out of the money, or 60 something. So, it compared to here. Let me compare it to what's the chance it'll be above 1480. Let's just go at the same time. October 2023, go down to 1480. Probability it'll be above that is 51%. So that's huge. That is huge. Getting the short, that is huge. So those are just things that I want to analyze and just get a lot better on. That was tremendous. That's a huge difference. And that's what people are trading, So other than that, JetBlue at 775. I think I already did it. Yeah. So we're pretty good. Just learning. Taking it slow, learning, getting it, starting to get it a little bit more and more. Taking the time, even if just a couple, like today, 1480 to, I can't even remember what the high was on Paramount. It was that could have easily been $300-400. Getting it at a price like that compared to, Paramount looks like it could go up. Let's hop in. 1680. Like, it's totally different. So, yeah, just working on this analysis, starting to try to get it. Can have multiple things going at once. You know what I'm saying? And then analyzing it all at kind of at the end of the day, kind of see what happened. But again, got to get eligible. This is what's kicking butt cheeks. Is getting eligible for all this. And as y'all know, I just started getting back in. I'm not okay. So one thing was getting a job. With all these bills, I don't know how much longer I can sustain. Like, trading. Like next thing it's going to be is like, yo, I'm tapped out, and it's not even because of trading. It's not even because of trading. It's I don't got no money coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's not even because of trading. I haven't realized any losses. And listen, none of this is advice or anything. Okay, none of this is just educational purposes. I haven't realized any losses. Oh, let me see. Let me try to be a little bit more accurate, so that it's like, okay, well then, how much? How much, buddy? Let me go to realized. Okay, I've realized approximately 3% losses. Whew, gotta work on that. We're gonna get that down. Approximately 3% in losses that has been realized. There's still a ton of unrealized losses out there. No, again, these are just, there's a whole lot of. So, it's a bunch of other stuff going on. Just bills, keep trying to stay on top of them, hanging on. Other topics that we're going to have to touch on, pulling out a loan, discussing how this loan's going to get paid, what's your income, what's going on, what's your collateral. That's probably what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be like, yo, I got a car, got a house. So, staying up on the mortgage? No. What happened? Lost my job. Goodness. We don't know if you're credible. I'm like, I know. I feel you, but I'm working things out. What are you doing? I got a podcast. Okay. What else? Well, started day trading. Oh, great. Fantastic. I'm about to sell a children's book. Whoa. How many copies have been sold already? Nada. Let's see real quick. How many investors are, I don't know what to say. How many successful investors are there in the United States? Goodness, what's going on? How many investors are successful in the United States? Goodness. Let me try this again. What percentage of investors are successful in the United States? Stock investments. Oh, okay. Here's what I say. Let's see. What percentage of people? About 61% of people own stocks. And successful, I don't know. I should say 25% a year. What percentage of investors make about 25% in the stock market a year? I don't know. So, you say, okay, you got this person that's trying to trade and make all this money, studying it. You got to understand that, not even close to being ready. Not even close. Not even close to being ready. They got some serious traders out there, man. Some serious traders. These people, tremendous. just look at them and you say, wow. And what's crazy is people look at me and say, yo, Chan, you could teach a lot of people stuff. And it's like, dog, sometimes I feel like people I know that can draw really good or play instruments really good. And you're like, dog, you're amazing. You're like, man, not even close, man. You're like, dude, that sounded amazing. Like, it's like, man, not even close. And you're like, wow. Like, who do you listen to? You know, it's like, wow. You know, that's mean. Shit, I'm taking these losses and I'm starting to put them on a chokehold though. But the losses to the bills and the banks and everything, that's not going in a chokehold. That's right now it's a floodgate. So it's a fog light. Me trying to put a chokehold around my losses, that's a flashlight. It ain't nothing. I'm just starting to learn how to put that chokehold on the losses. And of course, I always say to people, don't even say it. I wish I would have implemented this earlier. You know, there's so many things I wish I would have did better. I thought, me being a financial professional, I thought I was above this shit. No, hell no, I'm not. Not at all. I'm running up the credit cards. You know, possibly trading funds that shouldn't be traded. I make mistakes too. I'm not perfect. No way. So, we'll just see how everything goes. I want to thank anybody and everybody who decided to stop by, kick it with your man Chan. I do wish I could get on margin. You know, if I could get on margin, that would be wonderful. They're not trying to let that happen. They're like, nah, dog. Not eligible. Trying to get eligible. Eligible for these trades. But, yeah, I just want to say thank you to anybody and everybody who decided to stop by and kick it with your man Chan. I'm Chan. I appreciate it. This is House of Barf.